Hey guys, recording this video here because I've seen a lot of complaints about Showdown, how unfair it is or how hard it is, and I just want to show you a strategy I've been using. Now, I'm not going to lie, it took me 7 attempts to get the perfect 10-0 run, but a lot of that was just refining my strategy, figuring out what worked. I was a bit rusty. So against a Scavenger player, I see the Scavengers, I decide to stop making units, and I count the units he has on the field. He has 3 laser drones, an Inferno, and a Scavenger, so we know he has no answer to the Talon. So I weaken a Scavenger a little bit more, spam out a bunch of Talons at 60%, and I'm going to flip this missile. So I'm making sure it's charging the entire time, and then I go on to the pads, take control, and he loses. Didn't need to use Ion there. If you know what they have, you really don't want to attack into a Scavenger player because they're just going to get too much value back. So now I see that I'm against an MSV player. I start my traditional 10 cost units here. I'm too stupid to move my missiles, whatever. But I'm trying to get as much chip damage as I can on some of these other things, just so if I need to clear them later, it's not too big of a deal. But you see here, I'm aiming my Ion Cannon at his Shatterer because it's the most threatening unit. The MSV is not that threatening. It's not going to move, so it's guaranteed to die. It's that Shatterer I want to deal with so I can take control of the pads. Next game, I'm up against Jordan. He's a pretty good player. He starts off with Borca. But I know, having scouted the Borca, that I can probably just spam Talons and win because he's had to spend 110 Tiberium, and he has Talons himself. So as long as I trade effectively into his Talons, I'm 4 Talons ahead of him. So I actually play this pretty poorly here. He probably made one too many MG squads, but as you can see here, I'm completely mismanaging my Talons. I lose all of them. I'm so far ahead on Tiberium anyway that it doesn't matter that I'm throwing them away. I just have the 2 Talons. He can't answer them anymore. And then I pull out my final 10 tib worth of militants. He pulls out his final 10 tib, but he can't answer my Talons. So I luckily score the win there. Finally, I'm against Raptor IT. This is probably my hardest game. I know Raptor IT is a very, very good player. He was the best player I faced. But I decided to make 4 rifles. I kind of make a gambit here. I know that rifles can answer pretty much anything in mass that Nod can make, provided that Nod is not starting Chuggy or Air. So he starts to pop cap me. I notice this, and I start to pop cap him back, and we're going to do this funny little dance here where I can't really do anything to it, but I try to get him to fire onto my units and kill him, but it's not really working very well. And I'm scared I'm going to kill his units, but I know he's going to pull out something big and try and push down the pad, so I just spam 5 Talons here. I think I should have made 1 Pitbull. Too lazy to move my Talons, and I lose them. But that was my 10-0 game right there. Easy, right? Yeah, it's not the easiest, but with a little bit of practice and if you're thinking proactively about what your opponent's doing, you can definitely come back and take those games. Thanks for watching. Look out for the balance video coming up in the future, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.